Guys, I have a love-hate relationship with Amazon bestseller, New York Times bestseller, World's bestseller, blah blah blah. Like बहुत सारे ऐसे bestseller books हैं, but are they really bestseller? I always have this doubt because there is so much going on into the booktube industry, book blogger industry or publisher industry, and everyone becomes the bestseller some other day. So I always had this question: are bestsellers really worth it? So I personally check out, like I have checked all the books in the bestseller. I personally read all the books in the bestseller, and I'm gonna make a specific video about the bestseller industry some other day. But in today's video, we are going to focus on Amazon bestseller list. So specifically, I'm talking about Indian Amazon bestseller list. So I have checked all the books, like till the 100, till the 100 books I have checked all the books into the bestseller, and here are the 8 books, like 8 Amazon bestseller books that are really worth your time, really worth your hype, and that you should definitely go and buy. The first book is none other than that Amazon bestseller, like still last year, this year also, that is Atomic Habit, and that is truly worth it. Like if you go check out on the Amazon today also, you will find this is also the bestseller list, and that is true. That book is really worth your time. It's all about the building, choti habits, how you can do the less 1% improvement in your daily life, and how you can be the better person. So that's all about Amazon bestseller book Atomic Habit, and I will highly recommend you to go and buy this book, not because this book is bestseller, just because this book helped me to build a lot of good habits, like how to be consistent on the YouTube, how to be consistent on Instagram, how to do a lot of things that will help me to build my life better, to become a more and more happier person. So that's the reason the one number book, that is Amazon bestseller Atomic Habit, is really worth your hype, that you should go and buy. The second bestseller book is Stillness is the Key by the Ryan Holiday. Sometimes I doubt some of the books, but this book is also ranking into the Amazon bestseller list in the India, which makes me proud, because there are so many underrated books. Like the Daily Static is something that I really appreciate from the Ryan Holiday. Even all the books, The Obstacle in the Way, all the book, but Stillness is the Key is definitely a good read. This book is more about how to become a less distraction, how to become more more focused person, how to self-love, how to self-control, how to be a better person, a lot about that. It's the exact word, the stillness, how stillness can help you with a lot of other things. So that's the reason Stillness is the Key is a definitely good read, and that is on this book is on the bestseller. That makes me really proud about Indian society or the Indian people, that people are buying this book and people love this kind of book. And you should definitely go and buy this book, because not only because of the bestseller, but because of the content that is in the book. On the third bestseller, we have Who Moved My Cheese, another great book, which is क्रेजी बुक, विच इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट बुक आई विल से, बिकॉज ये बुक में है ही क्या, ये बुक है बहुत ही छोटी सी बुक है, बट इट्स ऑल अबाउट द 4 कैरेक्टर. एक मेज़ होता है, पजल होता है जिसमें 4 कैरेक्टर्स होते हैं, और वहाँ पे उनके लिए चीज़ रखा जाता है, लाइक एट सम प्लेस, एंड दे जस्ट गो इन टू दैट मेज, दे ईट दैट चीज़, स्लीप ईट रिपीट, स्लीप ईट रिपीट. वन डे वो चीज़ वो वहाँ से निकालते हैं और कहीं और जगह पे रख देते हैं. नाउ दे हैव टू गो एंड फाइंड द किट. नाउ देर आर 2 कैरेक्टर हु थिंक दैट यार मुझे कंफर्टेबल लाइफ चाहिए एंड आई डोंट वांट टू मूव, आई विल वेट फॉर द चीज़ टू कम. एंड अदर 2 कैरेक्टर दे कीप ऑन सर्चिंग फॉर बेटर चीज़, बेटर चीज़, बेटर चीज़. So that's the story about it. There is a video on this book also. I would rather say check out the video, but this book is also in the bestseller list, and still today, like, this book is a very old book. I remember reading this book in 2014 13 ish, around that, but still this book holds a lot close to me, because it's all about the change, it's all about uncomfortable situation, it's all about that. And if you want to be, if you are into the uncomfortable situation, or if you are into the comfort situation, and if you want to move out of that, then make sure you read Who Moved My Cheese. The next book is Psychology of Money. Psychology of Money, ये book last year bestseller में थी, around 2 साल के लिए. Still this is into the bestseller book. There is a reason behind that. Obviously, if you talk about the money, then I remember I talk a lot about Let's Talk Money by Monica Holland. But Psychology of Money, it's all about the behavior. It's all about how you are going to behave in certain situation, or how generally people behave in certain situation when it comes to the money part. And if you are into that zone, and if you don't understand money, if you are stressed about finance, and if you want to make your relationship better with the money, then Psychology of Money is definitely gonna help you. This book is around 3 to 4 rank on the Amazon India bestseller. It's all because obviously a lot of people talk about it, not only me, Ankur Wariko, Beer Biceps, then a lot of financial enthusiastic talk about this book, then how this book is good. Even Ankur Wariko made a video on that detailed summary about this book. You can go check out that book also. But Psychology of Money, that is in the bestseller, not only because of the because of the hype, it's because of the content also. The next book is obviously The Subtle Art of Not Giving Fuck, and you know already this book by Mark Manson. It's the title is only so dangerous that you might buy this book, and it's all about challenging your thoughts. It's all about why life is not fair. We all think that life is fair, हर किसी के साथ अच्छा होगा, हर किसी के साथ जिसके साथ बुरा होता है उसने कुछ तो बुरा किया होता है, जिसके साथ अच्छा होता है कि जिसने कुछ अच्छा किया होता है. We all think that kind of superstition, and if you want to break all of those superstitions, then this book is gonna help you. The Subtle Art of Not Giving Fuck. It's all about challenging your self belief, challenging your thoughts, and how to be how to embrace the negativity in that thought and be okay with having the negative thoughts, be okay with having the uncomfortable situation, be okay with not having the life fair. अगर आपको लगता है कि ये सारे thoughts है, then The Subtle Art of Not Giving Fuck is something you should definitely go and read. This book still is on the bestseller. उसके ऑडियो बुक में भी bestseller है और ये ये बुक भी bestseller है. इसकी second book भी है. If you have if you don't have read the Everything is Fuck, but I won't recommend reading this book because it's not that good. The Subtle Art of Not Giving Fuck is definitely a good book that you should definitely go and read. The next bestseller book I come across last year is The Courage to Be Disliked. Another amazing book. It's not a very ordinary book, I will say, जहाँ पे story move होती है and you get to know a lot of things. It's about the conversation between the two people. There is one student and there is one another person. So इन दोनों के बीच में story move होती है, दोनों एक दूसरे को question पूछते हैं, question के answer आते हैं. It's more about the psychology, it's more about the philosophy, it's more about understanding. There are two different philosophies and you have to understand those philosophies. And it's okay, like the name suggests, the courage to be disliked. You have to be okay with disliked, you have to be okay with a lot of things, and you will understand what is the meaning of the courage to be disliked only when you will able to finish this book. This book is on the around 10 rank on the Amazon bestseller league. I'm not sure about all the ranks, but I have read and I have checked all the ranks. These are all books in the bestseller list. You can go check out. I will put the link in the description. You can buy there. Even the audiobook is also great, but I will suggest you to go and read this book because it's really important to understand those concepts, understand those philosophy to make your life better. So that's more about The Courage to Be Disliked. This is again the bestseller book and I really like this book. I have mentioned this book with so many times, so make sure you go check out The Courage to Be Disliked. The next bestseller book is another 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson. What a book. इट्स नॉट अबाउट लाइक कि यार इसमें बहुत कुछ ऐसे बड़े बड़े रूल्स दिए गए कि जो आपको शायद करने को भी नहीं आएंगे. इट्स दोज रूल्स आर वेरी वेरी सिंपल. लाइक आई सीट लाइक दिस. ही सेज दैट स्टैंड अप स्ट्रेट. लाइक whenever you stand, means try to be straight, like keep your back straight, then make friends with the people who want to help. So there are only 12 rules that you have to apply in your life that will make your life little bit better. Those rules are very very basic rules. Like making your bed is a very basic rule, but that will help you to be a disciplined person to to start your day with he always talk about the chaos and the order. So if you want to understand that chaos and order wala thing, then 12 rules of life is definitely good. It's not really important to go each and read each and every example. Like if you can able to understand rule, then it's enough to to just, if you can able to apply those rules, then it's enough to read that book. So 12 Rules of Lou, it's still on the bestseller list. The reason, because of the 12 rules are really simple and I have seen those rules in my life. I have applied those in my life and that makes your life at least little bit better. And the last book that I want to talk about, which is in the bestseller, is The Comfort Book. There is another, like there are few books by the math and you should definitely read all of those books. The Comfort Book I read around 2 months back. I really wanted to make the video on this book, but I am kind of procrastinating with a lot of stuff. I'm yet to do the script and what points I want to talk about. I have not made that, so I will do that some other day. But the Comfort Book, it's more about how to deal with the depression, how to deal with the effect. This book is the same like the Almanac of Naval Ravikant or the Do Epic Shit by Ankur Wariko. ये बुक आप कहाँ से भी शुरू कर सकते हो, कहाँ से भी पढ़ सकते हो. There is no specific story, there is nothing special in this book. It just keep on, a different perspective about the life, different perspective about the situation, and that gonna help you a lot with making your life better, getting out of that depression, getting out of that anxiety. And this book is also in the bestseller list since last 2 to 3 months. I have seen that, and that's the reason I wanted to read this book. So that's the reason this book is great. And the comfort book is all about how you can be comfortable with different situation. That's the reason you should check out this bestseller book. So these are the 8 bestseller books I have read. I'm gonna read all other bestseller books also, just to check whether they are worth the hype, they are worth the bestseller or not. And that's the reason you should go check out these 8 bestseller book, which I believe which are really awesome, really good, that you are gonna love it for sure. So if you want more about like what I'm reading, what I'm doing, then make sure you join the newsletter. I will put the link in the description, and where I share a lot of free stuff that you are gonna enjoy. If you are looking for the more books that you want to read, check out this video where I shared a lot of books that you can read in 2022. And if you are looking for the more summary, then check out this playlist where I shared a lot of book summary that will help you with understanding about the book and how to read, what is the summary about that book. And that's all for today's video. See you in the next one.